Hello, and welcome to the next season of my U-Boat playthrough. For those of you who've watched my playthroughs in the past, you know that I do these hardcore runs of U-Boat where I don't reload save games and I don't reload save games when I die or when I screw up any of my torpedo calculations, and I have to just live with the consequences. So kind of an Iron Man playthrough. I play on really high realism, and we will get into that a little later when we're setting up this game. But first, I quickly just want to break a lance for this game in general. The game was released, actually you can tell here at the bottom. Oh no, these are just up-to-date patch notes, right? Okay. Here you can go back. Okay, so I think, yeah, so August 2nd, 2024 was the full release of this game. It is a fantastic game. They patched this game so much over the last few months, and they really put a lot of love into this if you don't already own it. I implore you to purchase this game. Also, purchase the support pack for this game that they also released. It gives you some cosmetic items that you can just attach to your boats, but it's mostly just to support these developers financially, because this kind of love and dedication in development is something that is rare and should be supported. So yeah, that's just one of the personal notes on my part, but in regards to the development team of this game. So if you guys, any of the guys from the development team ever watch this or hear this, thank you so much. Keep up the good work, and keep doing what you're doing. Love it. Okay, yeah, so getting into my personal game, it's going to be a very early start, September 1st, 1939. We're going to take U-48 because we want to do a Type 7. We don't want to do the Type 2A boats, which were added to the game recently with the full version. They are a much smaller boat with a lot less amenities on board, and they're much, much harder to play. And I'm big fan of the Type 7 boats in general, and that's kind of the boat that I know. So I want to choose this start. So I'm going to choose U-48 at Wilhelmshaven. I'm going to choose Hardcore. I'm going to choose Expert. And I'm just going to quickly jump through these settings. We're going to do normal save mode, so I can just save out of the game at any point while on mission, and continue the game exactly where I stopped, just because I want to have no editing in this playthrough, so that you guys get a seamless experience from episode to episode. That's the way I plan to do it. I'm going to play first person only. Now this is going to be this is new, and this is going to make the game very immersive, but also very slow paced. So I'm not quite sure yet how it's going to affect the playthrough. It's definitely going to make the playthrough, so as I said, slower pace, because I'm going to just need a lot more time to get an overview of the things happening, to give orders. But I also promised myself to have a much higher immersion level, and yeah, it's just something that I always wanted to try out. And for this run, I'm going to do first person only. AI and economic difficulty I'm going to leave untouched. Sailor management I'm going to leave on. Moral management difficulty I'm going to leave on hard. Aiming mode is going to be hard core as well. Going to leave the units on mixed. Food management is going to be on. I never really had any issues with that. Collision damage is going to be on. Torpedo flaws are going to be realistic. The detection hint is going to be hidden. Realistic earth curvature is going to be activated. Darker nights I'm going to deactivate because it's a stream YouTube video, and it's just going to be boring for you guys if you look at the dark screen a lot at nighttime. So I want to keep this off so you can at least see a little bit of what's going on around the boat. I mean, I'm going to be playing first person on anyway. I might use the free look mode sometimes to get a little bit of a overview of what is going on around me. I don't want to overuse it because it's going to be a little bit cheating, as opposed to gameplay perspective, but yeah, I want to make it a little bit more cinematic as well for the viewers. It's gonna be otherwise, yeah, maybe a little bit just too one-sided. Damage difficulty, I'm gonna reduce a little bit. I'm gonna keep it down to medium. It actually says it here that if you are after realism, we recommend the average setting, but each of these settings may potentially be deemed realistic. So yeah, medium difficulty is going to make it a little bit easier for me to manage problems with the boat, as I'm not going to have the side view. It's going to be very hard to see what's wrong with the boat. So I'm not really sure how it's going to do, how I'm going to do at all. No torpedo solution previews. Only well-known mission markers. I get 2 missions. Detection feedback, I'm going to leave unlimited. So I get at least a little bit of a gameplay or just the feedback from the game when I'm being detected. Sometimes it can be overwhelming in certain situations to see what's going on. And this is actually a reason I died in my last run in Scapa Flow, because I had no idea why I was being detected and by what. So I want to leave this on to give me just a little bit better survivability chance, which still keeps the realism at 100%. So we're good for that. We're going to disable the health bars. We're going to disable contact visualization on the map. So we're not going to be able to use any kind of map work to determine how to calculate our torpedo solutions, which is going to make it all manual. Mission types are going to be varied, I think. Yeah. And headquarters are going to be semi-automatic. So it's going to be some automatic research being done, but I can unlock a second slot for custom tasks to get sort of push the research in a certain direction that I might need. Size of the convoys I'm going to leave on default. Periscope stabilization is going to be I actually don't, that's actually new, I think. But extra stabilization with chronometer tool is turned off. Please note that this setting is going to be almost impossible to make useful observations in certain weathers. Okay, so I don't actually know what's realistic here. Did they have scope stabilization in the at all? It's going to make the game quite difficult, as I'm not going to be able to see anything, I guess. But I don't think they had stabilizers, or did they? I am unsure. Oh, actually, I'm going to do the mission completion on manual as well. That's something we want to just we don't want to have a button to complete our missions automatically. That's something I almost forgot. So I'm going to leave that in a minute. Yeah, I'm still unsure about the stabilization. I mean, I'm going to be in first person only, and I'm not going to be able to see anything with first person. I'm not going to have any maps. So this is going to be... Maybe what if I do partial? Oh, actually, I'm not at 100% realism anymore. Okay, well, we'll just leave this disabled for now.
Dafür haben wir trainiert. Wir werden das gemeinsam durchstehen.
Dafür haben wir trainiert. Wir werden das gemeinsam durchstehen.
Very high-pitched.
Als eingespielte Mannschaft werden wir dem Feind zeigen, wozu ein U-Boot in der Lage ist.
Oh, I like that one a lot.
Denkt alle an eure Ausbildung. Bleibt ruhig und konzentriert.
Dafür haben wir trainiert. Wir werden das gemeinsam durchstehen.
Not gonna do too much here with the optics, because I'm gonna be playing this guy first person most of the time anyway. So I will not be able to see what he's wearing.
Viel Glück bei Ihrem nächsten Einsatz, Herr Kommandant. Kommen Sie und Ihre Mannschaft gesund zurück.
Thank you. Das hoffen wir mal. We hope so. Some nice scenic shots of our boat. Klaus Schmidt, Leading Officer.
Ihr Verbindungsoffizier, um die Befehle vom BDU weiterzuleiten. Wie kann ich Ihnen behilflich sein?
Need
Dies
some
sind
orders.
aktuelle Einsatzbefehle vom BDU. Streng geheim.
So these are pretty much identical. We'll take the one in the direction of Norway. You can see the officers are making their way to the boat. As we are gonna deal with our quartermaster. To just get the boat ready
Was
for
benötigen
the
Sie, Herr
patrol.
Offizier? Sehen Sie sich die Lagerbestände an.
Potatoes are free, huh? Let's get some potatoes. Vegetables are expensive, but I definitely want some vegetables. Look at that. 40 Reichsmark per whatever unit. Oh, it's 5 kilograms per... Okay. 5 kilograms per unit. Okay, let's see what else we're gonna get here. And the deck gun is filled with ammunition. So is the flag. Fuel is full. People who know me know that I like to put the T2s on the bottom. And then we're gonna buy some T1s and 2 T2s. Nice. Okay, so we got a full complement of torpedoes. And I'm gonna get some dynamite just in case we want to sink a ship. So we do have a little bit of money left over, so I'm going to buy a little bit more ammo for the deck gun. And then the rest I'm just gonna invest in fruit. There we go. Perfect. I think we're good to go. Thank you. No, there should be swastika flags, but they aren't. Thank you for the orders. We're gonna head over to the galley and just check the current stock situation. This course is the smoothie.
Bestätige.
Oops, no, I didn't want to cook at all. Ooh. I wanted to go storage. All right, galley. Let's remove some of the potatoes and then add the vegetables and add some meat as well. And we have 50 canned bread. Okay, we're doing pretty good. Deck gun is full, as we said before. Good. Our first research that we're doing is the Helgoland pens. That's fine as well. And somebody in the back here is loading the torpedo. Knot.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe
I'm
gebrauchen.
gonna send him some help. And then we are ready to go. I don't know who she is. Probably Marlene Dietrich or something like that. Some German star of the time, celebrity of the time. But I'm not a big, I don't know many of them at all. Oh, look at that. Power boxes. Interesting. That is definitely new. So I can turn all the power off. And just in case I have flooding and... the toilet. Okay. And then we have another cabinet of storage here. Okay. Neat. Yes, I just gotta familiarize myself with the new interface, but I think at this point we are ready to get underway. I wanted to climb up. Thank you. Awesome. Well, I'm gonna keep this short and sweet. I hope you guys liked it. And I'll see you for the next episode where we will give the order to leave port and start our adventure in U-boat first person mode. See you guys. Bye-bye.